Hello everyone, good morning. Today we will study how to make our own magnet. There are many methods by which we can prepare artificial magnets, like by using electricity. Electricity can be used to prepare artificial magnets known as electromagnets, which we will study in the higher classes. Now we are going to study about a very common method that is known as the single touch method. Single touch method is a very simple method in which we need an iron piece and a bar magnet. We place one end of the bar magnet near the edge of the iron bar and move it along its length till we reach the other end without lifting it. Okay, now when we reach the other end of the iron bar, we lift the magnet and keep it again at the same point with the same pole and at the same point, and again repeat the process. When we reach the other end, again we lift it and with the same pole we place it on the same point and we repeat the process. This process is repeated about 30 to 40 times. When we do this, we have to maintain a caution that the pole of the magnet and direction of movement, it should not change. Like if you are using north pole, every time you have to place north pole at the same point, and of course the direction of movement should be the same. It should not be like ek baar you are doing like this and the next time you are doing like this. It should not be like this. It should always be in the same direction. Now let us do an activity and make our own magnet. Okay, I am having here with me a bar magnet. This is the north pole. This dot indicates the north pole and this is the south pole, and this is a piece of iron. Okay. Now I take this piece of iron and this bar magnet. I place the north pole towards one edge of the iron piece and I start rubbing it. Again in the same manner I rub it. I repeat this process many times. If I repeat it many a times, like 10, 20, 30 times, with time, this iron piece, it will be magnetized and it will act as a magnet. Okay. Now to test whether this piece has started acting like a magnet or not, I bring it near some stapler pins. You can see here, these stapler pins, they got attached to the piece of iron. Okay, this shows that this iron has now turned into a magnet. Okay, so you can also perform this activity at home and make your own magnet. Okay, now it is very important that the magnets, they should be stored properly, because if the magnets, they are not stored properly, they can lose their magnetic properties. They can become weak with the time. So many precautions, they should be taken. Number one is that we should not throw the magnets. When you throw the magnets, heat the magnets or hammer them, then their magnetic properties, they can be lost, they can become weak, and there is a proper method of storing a magnet. Okay, now let's see here how to store a bar magnet. Now I am having two bar magnets here. The very important thing here is that we store the two bar magnets together. Okay, always. Okay, this is the north end, this is the south pole, this is the north pole, and this is the south pole. Whenever we are storing the magnet, we should ensure that we should keep the opposite poles towards the same side. Okay, and in between we should place a wood or plastic piece, and on the sides we always place a small soft iron piece which is known as the magnetic keeper. So this is how we store a bar magnet, okay, to keep its magnetic powers safely. Again, let us see that how bar magnets are stored. Bar magnets, they are always stored in a pair. Okay, and the unlike poles, they should be kept on the same side. Like this is the north pole of one bar magnet, so the south pole of the other bar magnet should be placed here. Okay, and in between you can place a piece of wood or a piece of plastic, and two soft iron bars, they are placed on the sides. These are known as the magnetic keepers. Now let's see how we have to store a horseshoe magnet. A horseshoe shaped magnet, it is stored with a magnetic keeper on the sides, because in a horseshoe shaped magnet these are the north and the south pole. I'll show you here. You can see here that this is a horseshoe shaped magnet, and this horseshoe shaped magnet, it is stored with a magnetic keeper on the ends, on the poles. Okay, so this is how we should keep them, and we should take caution that we should not hammer the magnets, we should not throw them, and we should not even heat them. Even if we heat them, then they can be demagnetized. Demagnetization means losing their magnetic properties. Thank you.